2, 3. You know what we talking? We ain't playing over here in LFG. Haters gonna say, we from LFG, boy. We take you to the moon.
Hello and welcome, folks, to another episode of LFG Game On, where we play the games, where we walk the walk and talk the talk. Evenwave, hello.
What's up, man? How's it going?
Honestly, really good, really well. Super excited to play more Valley Arcade games. Excited to compete with other players, give them a challenge. I guess before we kick this off, I'm gonna have you go through the rules of the rules of engagement for today.
Yeah, sure. So we're gonna be playing our newest game, Chain Blocks, and I'm really excited about it. I love this game. Uh, and so the rules that we've set up, it's gonna be kind of like some similar ones that we've done in the past, where we're just gonna, you know, play along as you see us play on the stream, and submit your high score in a screenshot. You can either do it in the Valley Discord or the LFG. We can see either, but yeah, just submit your screenshot, and I'm going to be giving away some tickets for the first place, second place, and fifth place prizes, because I wanted to change it up just a little bit, and not just strictly do top three. And I think it'll be kind of fun for people to sort of fight for that fifth place spot. If you want to win a prize. But first place, we're going to be giving away 10,000 tickets. Second place is going to get 5,000 tickets, and fifth place is going to get 2,500 tickets.
That's a
So
good amount of tickets, man.
yeah,
That's
I think so.
like at least a few days worth of distribution.
Oh yeah, that's probably like a 10,000. That's like a week for me
Yep, give or take.
of playing daily.
Okie dokie, folks. Before we kick off, I would like to ask everyone to like and subscribe and join our Discord servers because that is where all of the information is. And with the rate at which Valley has been releasing these games, honestly, you guys should be in there just to know what's going on. And just one more thing. I'm not going to be taking any of your words today, whether I win or not. So it all goes to the community as always. And let me just kick the fancy button here to get us to chain blocks. Right now we're looking at the high score of 7,240. That's what we're going to be aiming for. Currently my best is 42 and even wave is at 5,240.
Yep, and the scores on the daily leaderboard really won't like count towards this. It's all about like what can you do during the stream, and just submit your screenshots, and that's what we're going to go off of is whatever screenshots are submitted in either the Valley or LFG Discord. And I guess like kind of at the end, we won't make the cutoff time right when the stream ends. I guess we'll extend it maybe like 15-20 minutes past then, because sometimes these matches can take that long. So if you got a match going like right at the end, uh, hopefully you can get that wrapped up and submit your screenshot, and then we'll award the prizes based off of that.
Yeah, and we're going to set a hard cap at 2 hours 15 minutes, just so there's no confusion. Anything that comes in after the 2 hour and 15-minute mark is not going to be counted. But we will be reminding you guys more of that throughout the stream so nobody gets caught up. So we should be A-okay overall. And we even might get a special guest come in today. We're going to see here in a bit. But while we're waiting, let's see how well I can chain these blocks.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I have loved this game ever since we released it. Like one of the things I told Sharish is I started playing it and I didn't even realize that I had all this like muscle memory saved like, from when I was a kid. It's just like stuff I'd forgotten about, and I realized I was like, oh, I'm like halfway decent at this game.
Yeah, and honestly, there's a certain magic. There's a certain magic to this type of game because I remember being young, well, being a child, being young. I just fucking aged myself accidentally, and like fighting over the console with my grandma of all people because she wanted to play Tetris.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And again, like why reinvent the wheel, honestly, first of all. And second of all, what I really want to know, are we going to see any more classic arcade games come on to the Valley Arcade?
Oh, definitely. I think so. They're even we have a bunch of community members who are even making their own games, and I've gotten to see like some previews of them, and I'm really excited even just for some of these games that our community members are building. I can't wait to play them. Like I played one that was like a or saw one that was like a missile command type thing. One that was like more of like a shooter game. It's definitely there are certain like let's just say like styles of classic arcade games, and we'll be adding that kind of stuff too. But also, like we want to make our own very unique titles as well, and just have like the goal is just to have like a good mix of games that just about anybody could play. Um, just so that there's something for everybody. That's
I'm with
that's the
it.
goal.
I'm with it. Just immediately just screwing myself over because I don't know why I did all of that. All the green pieces where they are, not necessarily great.
I actually kind of like this because it's a little bit slower, and I can sort of look up and see your screen. Can't really do that like when we were playing Down Deep before, when
Yeah,
the
that's
controller
fair.
grows and the gamepad. Like I can sort of look up and like see what you're up to. I like that.
I wonder how this is going to affect our flow state theory that we've been working on for the past two streams.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man.
So if you've never played Chain Blocks before, like it's obviously similar to the old school game, but like we put our own twist on it. Like that's what's exciting about it is like there's some new piece shapes that really make you like say you've developed some strategies that are in your head. Like you really have to rethink like how you stack these blocks and stuff with these new pieces. Like I just got one of these plus pieces, and if you don't plan for that accordingly, they can really screw you over.
Yeah, good luck landing a T spin with the pie shaped one, the purple one.
Oh yeah, like the U or C shape.
Yep. Oh, also, folks, turns out even Wave doesn't know what a T spin is.
Okay, yeah. what what were you talking about? T spin.
So
What is this? Maybe
a
I just
T
don't know the name.
spin is a special technique to placing the T shaped block, to where you wedge it and then flip it so it fills in a specific spot that you need to fill in, and it just breaks down the line.
Okay.
I don't want to say that it's a super advanced technique because I feel like everybody who knows anything about like competitive block stacking games uses that. It's probably like a baseline to be good at them in the first place. I know in some games they give you bonus points, in others not necessarily so, but they open up the possibilities for you to be stacking pieces in a more favorable position to be able to execute on like a bigger combo.
Gotcha. I might I might just kind of do some of that stuff and not even like know what it's called.
Oh no! Yeah, this runs over. I should run it back. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Emilio, hello, hello, brother. How you doing? Mixblick's in. We're looking to see some solid competition here, man. Hey, Johnny. Both Johnny and Valley are here.
What's up? What's up? Good to see you all. I know Mixplick has been kind of excited about this. He's been one of the top contenders on the leaderboard for this game so far. And I just saw like right before the stream started, it looks like All Chain Games set a new all-time high score. I don't remember the exact number. It was something like 7720 or something. It
Yep,
is
that sounds right.
absolutely insane score. The highest I've ever hit, like my all-time high, is 7200, and that was such a lucky run to just be able to get that. One thing about this game, and it, we are going to work on uh, fine tuning some of this stuff in future updates. But like one thing about this game is it really ramps up the intensity like towards the end. You know, like when you start getting up, if you're at level 15, like pieces are moving. And I've been, I think I hit level 18, like the very beginning of level 18. And for all chain games and like Mixplick and stuff to get a score that high, they had to be at like level 18, 19, still placing pieces and getting lines cleared, which is insanity to me. I can't even react that fast, like the way the way the pieces are coming in like that. So I would love to see like the gameplay of some of these like top runs. If they get the clip recorded, I'd love to see it.
Yeah, if you've never seen um, a competitive Tetris player
Hmm.
during like an event and how hard they go, it's definitely an experience just to witness that.
Oh, I have. It's I watched like a mini doc on that, and it was like you familiar with like that whole like bump rolling technique? I don't know
Yeah,
what they
yeah,
call
yeah.
it, but like stuff like that, like how people just innovate and min max so hard to be able to like place these pieces so quickly. Like I can't even comprehend that. I just try to go for like decent strategy.
I wonder how competitive play would work here. Like I have not gotten to high enough level to where pieces zoom by, but I feel like not knowing what the next piece is going to be probably complicates things somewhat.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. There were some things like that that we didn't include in the game just because we wanted to sort of make it our own and put our own fresh kind of spin on it. And that's been one of those things like people have requested it, but we purposefully left that kind of feature out.
Oh no.
But it
Well,
would
to
be
be
needed
fair,
sometimes.
wouldn't help me much. I'm out here with 600 points this time.
I really love the bomb power up. Like it adds such an interesting dynamic to it because sometimes you'll get in trouble, you know, and you'll get stacked up way too high, and you're like, this runs over, and then you get like a lucky bomb, and it just like makes everything like work again, you know, like it just like comes in and
We're
saves you, and
yeah, we're
it's
so back. Would you be able to share any plans for what's coming to the game? Because I would love to know more about power ups and what they're gonna do eventually.
oh, for this game
Oh, look,
specifically.
really quickly, look if you can. This
Hmm.
would be T spin. See, I lodge it in here and then I would spin it. Oh, it
Oh,
almost
okay,
worked.
okay,
Okay,
I
it
know
almost worked.
exactly what you're
I
talking
just
about.
yeah, it just wasn't fast enough. But you can T spin in this game, folks. It's confirmed.
I actually have not done that yet. That's good to know. But you were asking about future plans. Were you talking about for this game
Yeah, yeah,
specifically?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know that like we're probably going to do some fine tuning of just like how fast the pieces drop at certain levels and that kind of thing. I don't actually know. Um, haven't had that discussion, but I don't know if there are any like future like big upgrades to the game plan like that. But
Hmm.
uh, we definitely will do like some fine tuning kind of thing.
I'm just curious about the direction and the vision, I guess. Because the way it stands, and judging from the fact that you guys decided to purposefully to stay away from the pre-existing formula, I was just wondering if this is going to be like the, let's call it the hardcore version of it of the game. Because realistically, even not having the guides on the screen to see where the piece drops
Hmm.
is more complicated than your typical game.
You know what? I played a game that had that. Um, it was like another company's game, and because I was like curious, and I found that I actually like. I think it's more fun not having it because it's like it's just like kind of makes it a little bit harder to place. and sometimes you miss, and it kind of throws a wrench into what you're trying to do. Whereas, if you have the preview of where the piece is going to land, uh, I don't know, it sort of takes away that extra like aim element that you have to contend with.
I guess it makes sense because it is an arcade game in the end of the day. Oh, come on. What is this piece, man? I did not need this piece. Another one like that, thanks.
I want to talk like what's your general strategy? I know like kind of with mine, one of the things that I always try to work on is just like stacking the blocks so that I don't leave any empty spaces. And really, I feel like it all kind of hinges on that long yellow piece. My strategy, it's like I'm just like constantly waiting to get a yellow.
Yeah, that's
Not
sort
sure.
of where I'm at. And you realistically do not want to put all of your hope into the long yellow piece because you're gonna end up in the situation I'm in. So there are a few ways to play this, and from what I understand, you can either keep building horizontally and keep knocking out lines one at a time, or you can go with a more vertical build where you build at the two sides of the screen and leave room in the middle for you to be able to drop in not just a long piece but maybe some other shape to knock out a few lines. This just gives you more flexibility in your builds.
Hmm. Another thing I've been doing is where we have the plus shape and the U or C shape. Oh gosh, it's starting to get fast. Uh, I always try to leave like a place where those can land too, like sort of, excuse me, sort
Bless you.
of plan accordingly for those pieces in case I do get them. Because if you get like a bunch of those in a row, it's just sort of bad luck, and it can really screw up your run.
Yeah, I'm really feeling it right now. Look at all the blue. Oh my god. Okay, we got a bomb. Man, this
Man,
is
that reminds me that one time that I did get my all-time score that I hit like 7,200. Like I was stacked up so high, I thought the run was over, and I got like three bombs in a row, kind of thing. Like it was just the RNG gods blessed me right then.
oh, on the contrary, if you were playing if you were playing a mobile app of a similar game, it would be like, hey, would you like to swipe your credit card and get like three bombs to use this round?
Mini purchases.
Yep.
Yeah. And thanks. That sort of takes the fun away, in my opinion.
Oh, I've been meaning to ask you, have you seen the game called UFO 50?
I have not.
So, a very interesting concept. UFO 50 houses 50 different games in it, and they're all retro styled. I wouldn't be able to name all of them, but a lot of them are unique designs. Some of them are inspired by older games, well, by retro games, I suppose. And all of the games are developed by a handful of indie developers that are responsible for big titles.
Hmm.
Oh, hang on.
So it's more like a platform, or?
It's literally just a game that houses more games in it.
Oh,
You-
okay.
yeah, you can pick it up and think of it like a multi cartridge for like an
Gotcha.
NES. Yeah,
It's an interesting concept.
yeah, I think that's exactly what they're going for. But I just thought we don't see enough of that because that was literally indie developers teaming up to just like make games that probably shouldn't be published standalone because they're too small, but just piling them up into a one big game was, I feel like, a great choice. Oh no.
That's cool. You'll have to share that with me after the stream.
Yep, for sure.
Check it out. I'm on level 13 right now, and it's starting to get really intense. That's about when it starts ramping up, and it's just
I'm on level 2 and I just keep screwing myself over, man. Well, maybe it's not all me because I keep getting these green pieces with nowhere to put them.
What's your highest you've gotten so far?
Still the 42.
Hmm.
It's a bit of a struggle here, for sure. All of it is self-inflicted. Okay.
Oh,
I wonder when we're gonna start getting our first submissions, because I know people were. Somebody's probably still on the 19-minute run at this point, or like a 15-minute run.
yeah, they're like at level 19, just like 8,000 points.
Yeah, just slaying. I mean, we keep seeing all-time highs during these streams.
That's true. That's true. People seem to bring their best for these kind of events. And like one of the things I cannot wait until like we're going through some we've been working on a lot of like big like infrastructure changes and just like building out stuff that is just going to be like super fun. One of those things is, like obviously we're gonna have more tournaments, like legitimate tournaments for these games, and that I just love tournaments like for that reason. It's just like it really makes people like bring their A game and like really try to compete instead of just playing casually, which is fun too. But
Okay, this run's over. So sorry.
can't wait to do more legit tournaments.
I mean, to be honest with you, that's exactly what kicked off the the esports as we know them right now. Because I remember the first esports events. I remember how small they were. I remember participating in like really early Dota tournaments hosted by like internet cafes and stuff.
Hmm.
And genuinely a good experience. You get to flex your ability in front of your peers and maybe win something.
For sure. Sorry, it's super intense right now.
Oh, I get it. I get it. I wish I was where you're at. I just restarted. Oh, dude, you're looking great. Keep them going, man.
Oh man, it's so fast right now.
Where?
Nah, this runs over. Yep. 6880.
That's pretty
Not
good.
bad. That's one of my better runs.
Oh my god, these blue pieces are gonna be the end of me, man. Is that your all-time high?
No, my all-time high is like 7,200.
Ooh.
Like I said, I got like 3 bombs like in a row, like right towards the end, and just got super lucky on that run, which always helps.
Yeah, I just want to stop getting these damn blue pieces, man. I had high hopes coming into this, and right now I'm just eating dirt consistently.
Well, I have been practicing a lot. I've been playing this game a lot. I really love it.
It's the arcade games, man. It's just they're so captivating, and they have no business being this captivating. Oh, maybe I have a chance to recover here. Oh, never mind. Another blue piece. Thanks. I'm finding out right now that it's a lot more difficult to banter while playing this game as opposed to down deep, and I thought it would be the exact opposite.
It is. I feel like you can cruise on muscle memory a little bit better with down deep, and it allows for easier conversation. Like like us like talking while we're playing. This one you have to concentrate on.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Here you gotta make conscious decisions that won't screw you over, which I'm really not good at as I'm figuring out right now. Especially with all these green pieces coming in. Oh, have you had the chance to play Lens for Glory yet?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
The game's actually really fun.
yeah, I was prepping for the stream yesterday, and I started playing it just to see like what the game is, and then like 30 minutes flew by, and I had to run the stream and prepare almost last minute. Something about pieces on the map changing color when you click them is really captivating.
For the Lands of Glory, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't played it since I think since the last update that they pushed. But yeah, it's one of those. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. Um, for anyone who hasn't seen it or played it, it's sort of like a conquest game, like in a way, and you're like taking over a map, and you have like armies that are fighting and stuff. And I have to like for that kind of game, I have to like really sit down and like work out what is what, like what the numbers all mean and stuff like that, because like Chair Bandit plays that game. He's so good at it because he knows all the strats.
Yeah, fuck that guy, man. Oh, man, I wish there was a pause button.
I'm gonna
I'm
check after this run and see if we have any screenshots submitted.
sure. Oh, come on. Oh, dude, I've been meaning to tell you. I went to an international grocery store the other
Hmm.
day, and I bought a fuck ton of instant coffee.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude.
nice. Was it like fancy, or was it like fancy instant coffee or cheap instant coffee?
I wouldn't know because I don't drink coffee that much, but it tastes good and simple.
There you go. Fancy instant coffee is kind of a misnomer in a way. I think that's the whole goal of instant coffee, is just to sort of be like
Just good enough,
cheap
just
shit down
passable.
and it wakes you up.
No, I get that, but at the same time, the coffee is surprisingly good, and not having to brew it in the morning or like doing a cold brew a week in advance is kind of nice.
Hmm.
Even
I do
though
love me
cold
some cold
brew
brew
is
though.
not. Say that again.
I said I do love me some cold brew though.
Yeah, it's just every time I make cold brew, it feels like I'm wasting so much coffee. You know.
Very true. Yeah, it's very resource intensive. It's like you got to use like a whole bag just to make like a few days worth.
That, and then if you try to like reuse it or use it again, the grounds just to squeeze everything out of them, the coffee comes out terrible.
Yeah, I know.
Like I did not think coffee could be that bad, but apparently it can.
Are you a tea drinker at all?
When I'm in the mood. Have you ever had oolong tea?
Oolong?
Yep.
I don't think I have.
So it's a green tea, and on its own, it tastes milky. It tastes milky and smooth on its own without anything added to it.
Okay, I'm kind of intrigued.
And honestly, if y'all watching out there, if you think that old tea tastes terrible, um, realistically, the tea that you typically drink, like your Lipton, isn't really tea. Because I I feel like at room temperature water, you should not be able to brew tea, and it almost feels like they add just food coloring food coloring to the pouches.
Hmm.
And again, doesn't really taste like tea. Tastes like hot water with something added into it. And on top of that, the variety of tea existing out there is just incredible. Everyone could get something for themselves.
Man, Guru Lanius has been like trying to. He's been like pushing the TWG tea company, like saying like you gotta try it, you gotta try it. and I really do. I found out that I can actually like order that and get it shipped where I live. So I'm hopefully gonna try good tea, maybe for the first time in my life.
All right, man. Let me know how that goes.
I will.
Have you ever had a boba tea?
No, I don't think I've had that either.
Dude, you gotta try boba. That's probably a great gateway to start drinking tea in the first place because it's so tasty.
How would you describe it?
It's a tea-based half drink, half like snack, I would say, because it comes with tapioca beads in the tea, and they're chewy and they have this nice consistency. So you get to drink it and like eat a little bit of it. And
Okay.
I know it's a weird concept, but it just works. And the variety of flavors is great. Again, anyone could pick out something that like.
Yeah.
And you can get it incredibly sweet as well, which is the main selling point for me, I think.
Yeah. Is it like tapioca kind of
um,
the ball? Like I'm familiar with like that concept. I've just like never had. I've always wondered about it though.
I wouldn't be able to tell you what actual tapioca is like in texture, but I feel like it's not because it's firmer and it's actually chewy. And I know they've started selling the so-called boba tea in cans recently. I've seen it pop up multiple brands. But the stuff they put in their drinks is not what it actually is. So if you have one of those, do not get discouraged. That's not what the real thing is like.
Gotcha.
It must be like an incredible challenge to put actual tapioca beads into a can. I'm guessing.
I did just get a notification. I think Mixplit submitted a screenshot. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, this round I was gonna check it, but this round is doing better than I thought it would. Maybe I should not have said that. Now that I think about it,
It definitely jinx it.
I feel like I just got four purple pie pieces in a row.
I was thinking about this the other day. I feel like this game, almost in a way, sort of like rewards people who are good at procrastination as a skill.
I, talk on that.
Hard to
Talk on that.
describe what I'm talking about, but like it's like you're just constantly putting off like, oh, I can stack that piece somewhere, oh, I can put that one somewhere, and you're just like waiting for the right thing to happen, and eventually if you're blessed enough by the RNG piece gods, you'll get the piece you need and it'll all work out.
Did you make a donation to the Gods of RNG today?
I did not. I
Well,
forgot, man.
well. General Kaizen said I got warmed. Oh no! I wasn't. No, I screwed that up. Oh,
Would you do look away for a second?
I hit the wrong button accidentally. I
Oh,
finally got the yellow long yellow block, and then I misplaced it like
oh
a
no.
clown. Because General Kaizen is running what's the word? Not interception. Interference.
Yeah. It was planned.
Please, please, please. Yes. Okay. Oh yes, another one. Okay,
This
we're.
run is about over. Oh, you got a plus piece
Oh
on top of all that.
fuck, bro. Give me a bomb, please. Holy sh- Oh man, General Kaizen really did it. Okay, I'm gonna check on the score though. 77-40. Mixed
There's a
play.
screenshot of 7740 already.
Oh, 74-40. Sorry, 74-40.
7440. Wow.
Yep. 74-40 off the cuff.
That is highly impressive.
Yeah, Mixplick, was that your first run that you started? Did your run last for 29 minutes? Is that a thing? Is that possible?
That's got to be like level 18 or 19, like, which I don't see how people can react that quickly to the pieces falling. Maybe it's about, like you you have to have played a really good round so far, and like you have enough time, like where your blocks aren't stacked too high, when those higher levels start. It's probably
Yeah,
part of it.
I think I'm gonna just try to play horizontal as much horizontal Tetris as possible because vertical. I'm just not used to the new pieces. They keep throwing me off.
See, you have to plan for them. You have to like and that's what's fun. It's like it's like a new type of strategy. I always try to leave like at least one. I guess I would call it like an any block and one outie block is the best way I could describe it. But to be as like a receiving vessel for those.
Or like an emergency drop, like the trash hole.
Yeah.
Probably a good strategy. Not gonna lie. How do you prepare for the plus block? Because that one is just something else.
I generally try to, if I can, leave like one piece like that it can kind of like fall into, and if you can do that, then it's really not bad. But I actually do factor that into my decision making. It's like as I'm deciding like where I'm gonna put stuff, I'm also thinking like what if I get a U-shaped piece next? Like I need to leave a place that it could fall into. And the plus blocks are actually fairly rare, because they're very disruptive. And
Yeah, I
so
agree.
we made those pretty rare, but
Oh,
sometimes you
maybe I can T spin here. Look, look, look.
I'm
Maybe,
watching.
maybe. Come on, get in there. Yeah.
Ooh, that's nice, man. That's clean. It's like
Oh,
satisfying when you hit a good one like that.
yeah. I just wish it set off like a line break.
Yeah.
Now, where the hell do I put you? I mean, maybe the pie blocks are really good for T spinning. Maybe people who know what they're doing would like these blocks.
Are you saying pie?
Yeah, pi as in 3.14.
Oh, you see it as like the pie symbol. That's interesting. I hadn't even thought of that. Okay.
It's the Cyrillic p literally, which is why I go for pi. Please, please. Okay. I did something and the music stopped, and I kind of want to bring it back now. I just don't know what it is I did for the music to stop.
You can access those settings in the menu by hitting enter.
Yeah. Oh, this runs over.
Hey, you never know. You might get saved by a bomb.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Bomb, please. Save me. Oh no, what did I do?
Please bomb.
That's not a bomb. Oh no, this is it. I don't need this block anymore. What's your problem?
Oh, you got a bomb.
Oh, and I just did that.
Oh well, yeah. That's not ideal.
Yeah, that's not how you do. I keep doing that. I just did that again. I mean, not like I could do anything in there, but but still. Maybe if I just open a new window. Oops. Yeah, the sound's back. Allow me to check. So it was the second run for Mixblake to get 7440 because the first one was short. Sinister, you should definitely play horizontal, at least in this current version of the game, because there is no bonus for playing 2, 3, or 4 lines. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense.
Now, what exactly do you mean there when you're talking about playing horizontal versus playing vertical?
Vertical is when you build up and you can knock out 4 lines at a time, up to 4 lines at a time. And it also allows you to set up combos. So you would break 1, 2, 3, or 4 lines back to back to back to back to get more points. But I didn't realize I'm just punishing myself for no reason here by doing that.
Well, I
So
do the whole thing where I'm just constantly waiting on a yellow to come and break like 3 or 4 lines for me. Which one of those would that be considered?
um probably horizontal, but here, let me, how do I restart? Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna play vertical here in the beginning so you can see what it looks like a little bit.
Okay, because I actually do want to like talk strategy with this. One thing I wanted to mention while here on stream is we've been hanging out like in the Valley Hangout, like in voice chat a lot, and I I love doing that and just like hanging out with the community, watching other people play because I learned so much like that like in terms of like strategy, just like I learned like a couple like piece placements that I hadn't even thought of before, just like watching other people play. And I just wanted to say, if you ever see us hanging out in the Valley voice chat, and you want to pop in, feel free to. A lot of times we're not even on mic in there. We're just kind of like talking in the chat in there. But just wanted to mention that if you see us hanging out in there, feel free to stop by and hang out. It's honestly a great place to learn like just like strategies in these kind of games.
Yep.
People share some really good tips in there.
Yeah, and the folks are genuinely helpful. Like Mixed Blake just for no reason told me how to get better at the game, even though there are tickets on the line right now.
It's commendable. It's commendable.
So I was playing decent vertical until all shit hit the fan here. I don't know how much value you can glean from it at this point. I just didn't want to interrupt you while you were talking about Discord.
I kind of see what you're saying about the vertical. Yeah, I guess I do more like horizontal.
Yeah, vertical is definitely more risk, but it kind of feels better to be able to navigate it in a way that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I may just eat my words if I don't get a yellow. Never mind. Got the yellow. Unpunished. So unpunished. Oh. Okay, where is the green when I need the green? Okay. And I really need to do something here, man. I feel like I'm misrepresenting right now.
Well, this is like one of the first times you've actually like played this game too, isn't it?
Yeah, but I feel like I should be doing a little better right now. That should be fine. Okay, this is not great.
By the way, I just want to mention also if you did miss it, we did a Twitter X space with Nioki it was yesterday, and Johnny was in there. And if you haven't listened to that space, it was actually really good. There's a lot of really good info in there, and just wanted to tell people if you haven't checked it out, you should.
Yeah, well, whenever your run's done, send over a link and I'll just throw it in the description for easier access.
Okay, yeah, it's posted on our Twitter too, and we also posted a link to it in our Discord. But yeah, I can send that over.
Sweet. Oh my god, I
I
feel
can
like
tell that you're stressed
I am
out.
I am struggling big time here. I mean, there is a shot to come back from this. Oh yes, maybe I can. Oh fuck, maybe not. Okay, green piece. Another green piece.
Wow, level 3 too.
Yeah, I do not understand why I'm doing so poorly, to be honest with you. Not what I needed right now. Also, not what I needed right now. Okay, this is it. We got another score and another submission.
Oh yeah.
Um, down rec, my score so far took my eyes for a second when my dog started barking. Mess it all. I feel that, man. I feel that. I feel
I,
that.
that can happen with this one. It's like you're building like something for so long, and then you have to look away for like 1 second, and it screws everything up.
It's a good score, man. 69-60.
Ooh, that's a really nice score.
You were 9 points away from greatness, dude.
No.
Another thing that I keep messing up is I just try to rush the blocks too bad, and I end up double stacking for no reason.
Oh, like
Like,
out of impatience or something.
yeah, I just did that again.
I do try to stack them fast. I find that to be fun. All right, I'm gonna check out these leaderboards. Yeah, 74-40, 69-60. These are some great scores so far.
Yeah, it's looking like you got to step it up. It's not it. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Even the plus symbol worked out, kind of. Maybe can I play this with a controller?
Not yet. No.
Okay, I'm looking out for that because I feel like I another T spin. This one will do something. Yay! Just flipped the wrong way.
Nice. I'm gonna have to try that. So is it only it's only the T piece that you can kind of spin like that, I guess?
You could do it with like the Z pieces as well. And I don't know enough about like the competitive side of this game to tell you how to do it right. It just when it happens, and I'm just happy that it did. Oh, give me the yellow piece. Actually, I'll take this too. I can make it work. Okay. Oh no. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. Okay, you're at 600. I'm at 800. I just want to beat you once, man. That's all I need right now.
Mixflix says it takes so long to get to level 15 where the fun begins.
Yeah,
So quick. Like I agree. I agree. It gets really intense really quickly. But it legitimately gets my blood pumping. Like when pieces are moving so fast.
oh, dude, when you're on your personal best high score and the pieces start flying by and you can feel the adrenaline.
Exactly. I look for that in a game. Like I seek out games that will do that.
No, Evenwave is a digital thrill seeker.
I think that's like a hallmark of a good game, me personally. But of course, then also you got to have like games that are just more chill, like for just chilling.
Yeah, dude, what would we do without Animal Crossing and I don't know, Stardew Valley?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Where would all of the burnt out engineers go? Oh, oh my, what have I done, man? Look at this.
Oh my god.
I can't even T-spin my way out of this hell anymore.
You might save it though.
I might.
I see a path out. If you get lucky enough.
A way out. You ever played that game, A Way Out?
Yeah, that's the one with you're like breaking out of the prison.
Yeah, with the two
And
dudes breaking out of prison.
yeah, Storm and I played that game and finally beat it over period of like weeks, whatever. But that was such an interesting concept for a game. I'd never really like seen a concept of a game like that before, but I really enjoyed it.
So I never played that, but I know there are a few more games like that. If you're interested.
Hmm.
No.
Oh no.
Okay, forget
It's
about this
almost like the
part, man.
concept of playing a video game and watching a movie, like mixed, like in a way.
Oh, the storytelling or the entirely new level of co-op.
I would say like the storytelling, like for sure, because I mean it's there are a lot of cutscenes. You know, like the game is heavily reliant on cutscenes, and you're watching a lot. But it's I don't know, it was a cool mix.
Where is the tab with my game? Okay, here it is. Okay, maybe I need the JDM Lounge.
What's that?
I never talked about JDM Lounge. I feel like I talk about it all the time.
I don't think so.
Um, so typically in FPS games, Counter Strike more specifically, but because that's the one I'm more in tune with. The pro players are incredibly close to the monitor. Like I'm talking a few inches in some cases.
Really?
Yeah, a few inches. Like the monitor is right in front of them. The keyboard and mouse are behind the monitor, and the keyboard is like at a 90-degree angle. Because I
Hmm.
guess it's easier to see to notice enemies on the screen that way.
Yeah.
And the overwhelming majority of players play like that. And the first player to literally kick back in his chair like in the recliner was JDM. And it looked stupid because he would kick his feet up and recline his chair all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find a link for folks in Discord. But he was really good at the game, and it was after him. It's just called the JDM Lounge when you kick back and just recline and just chill when you're playing.
Hmm. Interesting. I find that it does make a difference. Like if you're like ultra reclined while playing versus sitting up, like it. I notice a difference in my performance. I think I do best when I'm sitting up.
Yeah, me too. It's just depending on the game, I think, because it's very difficult to stay in the upright position, especially the way the Counter Strike pros play.
Hmm.
Also, their eyesight must be shot.
Dude, I watch like I've never been good at FPS games, so I don't generally seek them out to play them because I'm just like, if I'm on your team in a FPS game, I'm probably dragging you down. And one of the reasons is like, I mean, I feel like I have pretty good eyesight, but like I never see the things that other people see. Like it's like almost like a pixel is, and they're like, oh, that's the enemy, and they shoot at him and hit him, and
Oh,
like I
dude,
don't I
you
don't even
would.
see it.
Have you ever played Rainbow Six Siege?
No, I've not.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna preface this. A lot of what you talked about is just getting used to the game and just knowing where the enemies should come from, where they typically are, and over time you just get used to it and you just get in the flow. Same goes with just noticing the pixels, half pixels.
Hmm.
And then there is Rainbow Six Siege. So in that game, it's a tactical FPS. It's two teams. One team is inside the building, the other one is outside. The objective is to breach inside the building and either like disarm a bomb or save the hostage or whatever. And almost all of the walls are breakable in that game, meaning that more often than not, I just fuck myself again. Meaning that more often than not, there is a dude that plays that game way too much, that knows all of the angles, that knows the map too well,
Hmm.
and they literally shoot out a hole in the wall somewhere the size of a few pixels, and they just look through that, waiting for you to come their way, and then you get
Oh my
shot, and you have
gosh.
no idea where it came from. It's very upsetting.
That's impressive. Even like when we were playing the other night, I can't think of the name of the game right now, but you were teaching me about strafing. Um, like even playing against you in an FPS, uh, like I consider, like, to me you seem like a pro. You know what I mean? Like
I appreciate it. Thanks.
you have that down. I was watching Nostradamus the other night. He was playing it was Counter Strike 2 in the Hangout, and it was like you were talking about how it's like he just knows whenever someone's going to be rounding the corner. It's like, oh, we're at 43 seconds in this match. I need to aim like 2 millimeters above this rock, and like someone's going to pop
Yeah,
out any
yeah,
second
yeah,
now. And
yeah.
they just like know all that stuff. And I guess you just have to play it a lot, I guess.
Yeah, that's one thing, and I think the name for that is pre-fire spots.
Mm,
And typically, I mean, in regular matches, it's fairly straightforward. There are two sites in Counter Strike. You need to plant the bomb on one of the sites. You try to make a push for one, you can't. Some people on your team die. You end up trading, and you need to make the decision whether you want to rotate to the other side or keep trying to get into the one you committed to. And at that point in the game, you can sort of feel, depending on the enemy positioning, where they're more likely to go, because ideally they would pick the path of least resistance.
hmm
But yeah, all of it is just getting used to the game and just getting the general knowledge.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Uh, Bro, give me a green piece. I need a green piece. Another blue piece, thanks. That's three.
I feel like I have hit my flow state with this though. With this game,
I feel like you should not have said that.
I know I should have. I thought the same thing as soon as it came out of my mouth. Always jinxes it.
Oh, a plus symbol, but it's in a decent position for once. Okay, I think I'm not getting the yellow piece here, so I'm just gonna try to fit everything to the best of my ability. Okay, that worked out.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm seeing a really, well, it seems like a long message because my window is tiny, from Funko, and I'm gonna check it out here after I'm done with this round, which shouldn't be long if you've seen me play at all today. Oh, this is just awful. Oh,
Yes.
no,
Two vastly different things going on.
no. Okay, let's see the message in chat. One means just said, yeah, Evenwave is in flow state right now, for sure. Faux show. Okay, Funko. Uh, Folks, if anyone's interested, Funko is selling his Flip It node. I was expecting something a little more relevant, but that's okay. Oh man, it feels so bad to get a bomb as a second or like first, second, third block for no reason. I guess like 120 points is nice, but I'd rather hold on to it for a minute.
Do we have any more screenshots so far?
And no, not right now. I think people are just grinding away.
Well, even if you get like a halfway decent run, like submit that screenshot, because remember we got that 5th place prize, and that's gonna you know, I wanted to do that I like that concept of sort of like not doing just the top players, but also giving some incentive for people who, you know, can't hit those like ultra high scores, but still want to compete. It's just kind of a easy way to do it right now. But so yes, submit your scores, even if it's like not your most proudest score or something like that. You may still win something.
Yep. Evenwave is spreading the love today. Oh my god, just give me the pieces I want, please. This is definitely not the piece I wanted.
Yeah, I'm on level 13. It's starting to get a little intense. Oh no.
Is this it? Is this over for your old pal? Yeah.
For me or you?
No, for me. Yeah, just run it back. 600 points. Oh my god, man, this is embarrassing. I'm just gonna throw pieces down in the beginning. Maybe that's the way. So, how does level progression work? Is it clear a certain amount of lines before you progress to the next, or a certain amount of blocks dropped?
I would guess and say it's score based. To be honest with you, I haven't figured that out yet.
All right.
That would be a Sharish question.
The more observant folks in chat, help me out. I would
For
love
sure.
to pay attention and figure it out on my own, but as you can see, I'm struggling with just playing the game.
No, that's bad. That's bad. This is going to be over very soon. Okay. Oh,
Okay, bomb, thanks.
no, I missed. Yeah, that's it.
Happens to the
I
best
tried.
of us.
6160. Level
Ow.
15, man. That's where it gets you. At first, like when this game first came out, level 15. I remember, I think I sent a message to Sharish. I was like, I don't know if anyone will ever get past level 15. And then, like, of course, the next day, so people are like level 19, and it's just like, how? How do they do that?
Kid good.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my. Just
Actually, still only 2 leaderboard submissions that I see right now. That fifth place spot is definitely still up for grabs.
oh, please just give me the piece I need. Oh no. Gives me the piece I need and follows it up with some garbage that's gonna throw my game off.
We planned specifically for that to happen. What was that game you were playing on stream with Bitbender the other day?
Oh, Repo.
Repo?
Yeah,
I saw
it's
someone playing that like not too long after it, after you all streamed it. And what's that game all about? I was super busy that day. I didn't get to watch.
um. So, have you ever played God? What was that game called? Oh, Lethal Company.
I have played it briefly. I know about it. Yeah.
So it's a similar concept. You work as a repo employee, I'm guessing, and then you walk into these cursed places to reclaim items. Proximity chat, all of that stuff, all of that is the same. It's just a little fresher than the original concept with Lethal Company.
Hmm.
And I haven't played enough of it to really talk about the merits of the game and whatnot. So I'm just not going to make stuff up. And I really need to get over 5,000 points here at least once.
Well, Mixplate just submitted another score, 7560. So he,
7560.
yeah, he beat the 7400 one that he had earlier. That's really impressive. I would love to see, like, if you ever get a clip or something, or like can record a clip, I would love to see what that
Oh,
looks
I
like.
okay.
Your end game.
Really quickly. Oh, I don't think you can watch right now. I got a perfect T-spin.
Oh yeah, I am watching.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Perfectly executed. I haven't gotten in a position where I've needed to do that yet. I don't know if we just have completely different strategies
It's
or what.
probably I have not been paying enough attention to tell you exactly how I keep running into them, but it happens more in chain blocks than other games. So I'm guessing it's one of the blocks, one of the new
Hmm.
blocks.
I mean, I generally try to just my whole strategy is I try to, like, if you're looking at my screen, I try to just leave as few empty spaces as possible, and I don't even really care what it looks like, but I'm just constantly only prioritizing just not leaving any empty spaces. So I don't. Maybe it has something to do with that. Like, maybe we have like just like sort of different strategies in general.
Probably. I mean, your strategy keeps. I mean, it's just working. Mine is just a T spin every once in a while and just disappointment for the rest of the game.
Hey, well, you get style points for me.
I'm really curious to see where this game goes. Oh, because it is a new spin on the formula, and I like the limiting factors here that make the game more complicated. I just fucked myself, man. Oh my god. Yeah, the limiting factors are providing a unique challenge,
Hmm.
and I
I agree.
really want to see where you guys take it.
I agree. I think it actually makes it more fun. It's sort of like it's a similar thing. Our Discord game 2048.
Yep.
Like that's a classic game, and in most cases, uh, that game, it generally doesn't have like a time limit or something. But because of where we made that a Discord game, Discord has a just sort of like a built-in limitation where a comment can only persist in Discord for 15 minutes. So that was as long as we could make a match, and so that sort of added, this like artificial limitation, and in a way, I think that it made it more competitive. Like I think our version of 2048 is like, because you got this like time element that you're fighting against too, and it's just sort of made it like a different game, like, in a way. So I love it when, like, you could call them happy accidents and stuff like that
Mr. Bob Ross over here.
That is the Bob Ross term, isn't it? Yeah, I guess he did popularize that.
Limitations just breed creativity, and I feel like that's what we're gonna see here. Okay.
Completely agree.
Please, thank you. Thank you. Wonderful. Oh my god, this is going great.
Dude, that's so satisfying when that happens. Especially, like, that's what I love about the bomb. It's like when you're like so stacked up, and then you just get like the perfect pieces, and you're just like bam, 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 and you just knock them all out in sequence.
Yeah, when the stars align.
Yeah, exactly.
When the plus symbol doesn't decide to show up and screw you over.
Mm-hmm. That is a key factor.
Okay, so far so good. Look at the pillar of square blocks on the side of my screen, man.
Yeah, that happens to me sometimes too.
Okay, what do I need? Not that. Not that either, but I'll take it. Oh, just what the doctor ordered. Thank you very much. Oh man, I recently played an iteration on the classic. The concept is the same. You need to line up the blocks to knock them out. But oh, I just cleared the entire screen. Oh my god, I feel so good about myself.
I know, right? It's so satisfying when that happens. I love it.
And so the iteration, I mean, the concept is the same. You need to knock out the blocks that you drop. But when the block hits, I mean, touches down, I just cleared the screen again. When the block touches down, it crumbles and turns into sand. And instead of you just filling the space in, you need to color match it. So you need like a line of yellow for it to disappear and get points.
Now I got distracted and I missed the first part of what are you talking about? I missed the context of it.
Oh, it's I played an iteration on the good old blog game.
Oh, gotcha. It's just
Yeah,
like another form of this game.
yeah, and it. Oh man, I just terribly miscalculated that. Oh, a bomb, and I missed with the bomb, man. Did you know that was possible?
You missed with the ball.
Yeah, I wanted to hit the lip that's hanging over, that's making my life difficult, and I just
Mhm.
went completely past that and just touched the bottom of the screen.
Oh, gotcha. I don't know if I've done that. My strategy with the bomb whenever I try to get him is I generally try to hit whatever the lowest block available that I can hit with it. I try to like
Interesting.
take out the bottommost piece that I can hit with. And I don't know why that works, but it just seems to work for me.
Okay, where are all the yellow blocks?
That's a good question.
Okay, sweet.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do some massive clearing here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's exactly what I needed.
Oh, the bomb.
We have a really good suggestion from Alex Xavier in the chat. He said, "We need a game featuring a robot goat."
A robot goat. Isn't that crazy that goats like could eat like cans and be okay?
Dude, I grew up on a farm, and like one of the animals we had was goats, and I love goats, man. They have such a personality. They're like one of my favorite animals. But yes, they will eat anything, and they're like super intelligent and like super crafty too. I've seen goats like work together in teamwork to get to like certain leaves on a tree that they really like, and they'll like one will kind of like uh put its hooves up on the tree, and the other one will like jump up on its back, and like just like
It's the goat stacking.
yeah, exactly. I swear it seemed like they were doing it consciously. I don't think that was just an accident, but anyway, I love goats.
Goats are cool, man.
Really cool animals.
They make great cheese too.
Yeah, true.
Well, I guess they don't make great cheese, but you know what I
Yeah, I
mean.
guess we make the cheese, don't we?
Though I never understand like certain types of cheeses.
Like what?
Like brie is like fairly, I would say, like a vanilla cheese. I just don't get it. Don't get the because it tastes too earthy to me, you know.
Okay. I do like brie on a cracker, but yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of like a boring cheese in a way.
Not that it's boring. It just tastes like dirt to me.
Maybe you just had really bad brie, man.
My wife loves that cheese, so I've tried all kinds of brie, and it's all it all tastes like dirt to me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, this is
Have you ever heard about the Kazumarzu cheese?
no. What's that?
It's a cheese with live maggots in it.
What?
It's literally a cheese with live maggots in it, and when
What?
you eat it, you're supposed to chew very well, so you kill the maggots so they don't cause problems later.
Okay. That I don't know if I would ever try that. But
Yeah, I'm
to each their own. I'm sure somebody out there likes it, but
I think it might be it's probably not British just judging by the name, but like the one place I saw it is English folks eating them, like two gentlemen for a show.
maybe it's like the best thing ever, though. You know, like maybe I'm missing out.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I go fishing fairly frequently and I deal with maggots a lot. Probably more than a regular person, and they do not look appetizing, I gotta tell you.
Yeah. I'm gonna vote that it's not the best thing ever, but maybe for some people it is.
I mean, on the flip side, insects are the future food for sure.
Yeah.
The sheer amount of protein you can get.
That is true. Can't say I've eaten much insects in my life.
Me either, but I would try it. I would definitely try it.
Yeah, I'd try it.
Oh, you know what? We talked about coffee a bunch, but we never talked about that coffee that comes from like a lemur's butt.
Oh, the civets.
Yeah.
I forget the name of that coffee, but yes, I know what you're talking about.
You ever had that?
And I have not, but like it's one of those things. Like I've heard so much about it. Like I gotta try it at some point.
The butt coffee. Oh, bro, this run was going so well. What happened? No! Look what I just did. Look at that yellow piece.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fuck, man. What was your high score?
Mine? I think I hit 64. I may have gotten up 68 or something like that.
Okay,
It was
I'm at
around there.
5360.
Hey, that's pretty good. Level 13. That is a highly respectable score.
Yep. Okay, so one mean said, yeah, it seems every 500 points you get, you go up a level.
Yeah, that seems about right. Thank you for figuring
Is
that
this
out.
a new score? Yeah, 7560.
Oh,
From
yeah.
from Mixplay.
Misplay.
I'm not sure if you've pointed that out before. I was trying really hard to win.
No, I know how it goes. Especially when you get up there like level 13, 14, 15, like you got to concentrate.
Yeah, all of my entire empire of blocks just crumbled at that point. So what other animals did you have growing up?
Mostly horses. We had horses and but also goats, sheep, guineas, and then dogs and cats.
You ever had horse meat?
I have not, and I was actually just talking to Hefe Sailor about that the other night.
Oh man, Heavy Sailor. Is he here right now?
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
I feel like I've seen him drop a message somewhere. Dude, it's really good. It's really good, really lean, but it's really difficult to get it in the United States. I keep hearing you can get it in Texas,
Yeah.
but I'm a little ways away from Texas. Oh, and back when I used to work at a casino, dealt blackjack, I had a regular, and the guy used to own his own butcher shop, and then he ended up transitioning in some other business, and he literally looked like a mobster. So we got to talking to about different meats and stuff, different cuts, and he goes, back in the day, I used to sell ground beef like near like at this open air market. And what we used to do is because people don't realize that beef is just naturally pink, it's not red.
Hmm.
And in people's minds, good ground meat is supposed to be like blood red for whatever reason, or at least it used to be like that. So they would mix in horse meat with the ground beef to make it look
Oh
red.
wow,
People were getting,
little life hack for you.
yeah. If you want to sell more ground beef, throw a horse in it.
That's why you tune into these streams. You get little life hacks like that.
Yeah, that's what you tune in for, man. If you want your butcher shop to prosper, slaughter a horse or two. Yeah, make a blood sacrifice to the blood god. Listen, I get it, man. I'm not gonna judge. Even the wave might, but I'm not gonna.
I was saying, like, I probably would try horse meat, even though it's like, I don't know. There's some animals like I would not eat, but like it just, I don't know.
You ever had a rabbit?
One, I probably would try it. Had what?
A rabbit?
No. I think the closest I've had is like squirrel gravy, maybe, but I don't guess I've ever had rabbit.
Yep. One moment. It's a lot like a rougher chicken, and it's all like dark chicken meat. It's great.
Interesting.
I hear it's like on the more on the difficult side of cooking though, just because it's a little gamey. I think.
Hmm.
Never had to cook one, but it is good.
I generally just stick with good old chicken.
Eat. Oh no, I was pressing the wrong button, wondering why my block wasn't moving.
Oh.
Okay, folks, looks like we're getting our special guest for today.
Oh yeah.
Yep, give me just a second to put them in. Where's my OBS window? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna move us to the thumbnail really quick, and then we'll be back. Okie dokie, folks, we're back, and guess who we have here today? Hey, Jason, how you doing?
So yeah, I can see it. It just came back. Streams there. What's up, man? I'm so glad you joined us.
There you are, and hmm, hang on, what is wrong with it? It's kind of the music kind of grows on you. I learned after an hour and a half of it.
No.
So
So
how were your adventures in Repo for the past couple of days? Oh, in Repo, the game we played yesterday.
It's absolutely ridiculous. I had so much fun playing it.
I
Oh,
saw
we
saw
should.
someone playing it right after you, and it looks like a super fun game. I'm gonna have to check that out. I was trying to say on stream that day that games like that just give you like a dinky flashlight and you can't see anything frustrate me personally because I'm like one of those people always have a flashlight, like a good flashlight on me in case the power goes out or something. And like that would just never happen in my life. So like, but other than that, it looks like a really fun game. That's just like a personal problem.
Okay, I have to log in with Discord. Hold on one second.
Should just be a few clicks.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll have to check that game out. It actually does look really cool.
It's fun. If you like want to play, hop on. So the guy that I've been playing with has it's one of those things. Okay, hold on. Their Discord server requires me to link a wallet, which I always hate doing.
Oh yeah, have you verified your account
I don't think so.
on our Discord server? You just need to use the /verify command. But one thing that's really cool is we're gonna be making some like really like awesome announcements here very soon. Like like probably within the week or something. But
Ooh.
this is one of the things that we have vastly improved because as everyone knows, like one of the biggest hurdles for Web3 gaming so far has just been onboarding, and
It's a nightmare.
we have come up with a solution that is going to make those kinds of things way easier.
Ooh.
So this whole like verifying in the Discord won't really have to do that for too much longer.
Okay, cool.
And all things considered, I feel like the benefit you get out of it is worth the hustle the way it is right now because the verification is simple, and after that, I just really love how you guys utilize Discord, especially in the early iterations for like Flutter, being able to just drop your score in with a GIF. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that was a genius solution.
Yeah, all of those solutions were just sort of like temporary things, like while we're building out, like the full product. But the end product is going to be much more streamlined, and the whole goal really is, I mean, yes, like we want to have a good experience for people who are like very familiar with Web3 gaming, but us in particular, like uh, we want it to just be absolutely seamless for people who don't even like know what Web3 gaming means. And
Yeah, they shouldn't
that's the
have to
exact
know what Web3 gaming means.
well,
That's
yeah.
okay.
People
Let's
don't
see.
though. I still have to explain it to people. Like when I'm like, "Are you familiar with that term?" And they're like, "No."
What is this thing of which you speak? Okay, update titles.
Oh, Dowrick said, "Yeah, I can't hear Jason very well or Evenwave. I don't know if that is
That's on
Oh.
me. 1 second. Probably on me. Allow me to tweak a few things here.
Thank you for mentioning that, Dalric. See if we can
Yep,
get
that should
fixed.
be better. Way better.
Let us know. Okay, let us know if that improved it at all.
Yep, thank you so much for pointing that out, folks. I suppose I should have updated OBS. Maybe we wouldn't be crashing here left and right. It just after setting everything up, updating feels like it might break something.
I love it.
You said no, still breaking up.
That is weird. Give me 1 moment.
I may be breaking up because of my latency, perhaps.
Yeah, that could be it.
Okay, now I'm in here.
Nice.
Okay. So we are playing chain blocks today because Valley is hosting a mini tournament for the person in the first place. Evenwave has 10,000 tickets. Second place, I believe it's 5,000, and
5,000.
then five. Okay, and then we're skipping the third and fourth, and we're giving the fifth spot 2,500 tickets to spread the love a little bit to change the formula up. And so far, we're seeing some great scores. And have we seen an all-time high yet?
Not an all-time high. Of course, I just saw that new all-time high set by All Chain Games like right before the stream started, which was like 7,700 something. That's insane. Somebody beats that on stream. I'm gonna be extremely impressed.
I do have to say that there very badly needs to be a volume control on this.
There is. If you hit enter, it'll bring up a little menu, and you can
Oh, okay.
do it that way.
Okay, cool.
That's really quickly check on the sound. You guys,
oh my god! Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, sometimes it's
so
hard
much.
the music is like too loud, and then you can't hear people.
Okay.
So, Bitbender, do you have much experience with like the classic Tetris game?
Of course.
I was telling Cynister that it's one of those things I didn't even realize how much muscle memory I had stored until I started playing this game, and I was like, oh, this feels very familiar.
Right,
yeah, it's I'm having to get used to the a few little bits and pieces of this. The ZX thing feels wrong to my brain somehow.
It's a change up.
It is a little weird because ZX are typically not utilized in games very much outside of like crouching and proning, I guess.
By the
but
way,
I feel like at this point we've been playing the arcade games for long enough, and the ZX are the prime buttons to be pressing.
Oh, you were talking about the on the keyboard. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
New pieces we added. Yeah. That's one of the things that I'm big about in gaming is like I always try to customize my controller setup, which of course takes a little bit of setup to do. But like I've got one of these like Razer Tartarus controller things, and I just I'm using X on my mouse. I programmed a button on my mouse, and then I'm using the arrow keys on the controller.
People, man.
I'm big about that, like customizing controls for games. Makes a big difference.
What is the score I'm trying to beat here?
You need to beat 7,700. Or actually, for the competition, it's like 7,500.
Okay.
How's it going so far?
I mean, 360 is not nothing.
it takes some time to get warmed up. Ooh.
No, I mean I'm not dead yet. It's not like I'm not a total fucking failure, you know.
Well, I'm just dying left and right here for no good reason either.
Well, the beauty about this.
Sorry, go ahead.
The beauty about this game is sometimes when you get really super high stacked up, like you can actually get saved. Like it's not the end of the world. Sometimes when you think it is, and it's so satisfying when you just wind up clearing like 12 lines.
The bombs do come in clutch. Even wait, I think we should we should host like a community night and play some repo or something.
Yeah, that'd be
Let's do
great.
it.
We
Now,
should do
I'm
this.
having a thing where not all of the lines clear. Is that that
Yeah,
a thing?
it's normal in this version. It's something. It'll be fixed in like a future update, I'm sure.
Okay. So it's a known bug.
Yes.
Not a
Yes.
okay.
It's like
Oh, shit.
it won't clear like multiple lines like that, and then the next time you land a piece anywhere on it, it'll clear that second line. But yeah, that's known.
Perfect.
Oh, Jason, I've been meaning to ask you because
Yes.
yeah, even Wave and I have been talking about this for a while, and him and I are both instant coffee evangelists.
Okay. I mean,
How do you feel about
I
instant coffee?
still feel like we can be friends. I guess not good friends. Okay, but like
I mean, I'm not gonna turn down good coffee, but it's just a convenience thing, you know.
no, see, but that's the problem is that coffee's not just a convenience thing. There's a ritual involved in coffee. If you leave the ritual, then you've lost something. And
It's
I'm
a fair
getting
point.
fucked here.
That's a fair point.
But at what point does that become like hedonism? Because realistically, I want caffeine just to be able to function.
Well, I mean, I don't know. At what point does that become chemical dependence?
I don't want to talk about that.
That's fair.
I
Oh,
believe
come on.
people are still saying that can't hear for more than a second of each person. Like it's still like cutting out or something.
That
Unfortunately.
is so weird. I just checked on the stream and it sounded fine. Give me one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This game gets really intense around like level 13 or so. If you get that far, it just like ramps up really quickly.
I am on level 2.
I wish I could see
So-
your screen. I can't see yours, but
I mean, I can do that.
well, it's already given OBS enough problems as it is. Yeah, I'd love to do like a community night, play some other game like Repo or something like that.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
I also need to get you guys doing some stuff with the datagram nodes. That'll make your life easier.
Yeah. I'm down to check it out. So are you when you do that, are you like streaming on Datagram like when you've been doing the repo?
Yeah. No. That's just going through Restream because it's got to go out to all the normal places which Datagram is not integrated with yet, of course.
Gotcha.
But no, the way that the stuff actually functions in terms of the Datagram core substrate is would be super useful to you guys.
Yeah, I'd love to talk more about it for sure.
Okie dokie. So I am back. I did check on the sound again. The sound is fine, and I'm seeing a few people saying that the sound is good.
Okay, well that's
Yeah. So whoever's still struggling, try just reloading, refreshing the stream. That should fix it. And I'll try to quell my super clicky keyboard here. Sorry, folks.
it's probably me too.
One of the things that I'm really sad about is that I left my god tier keyboard in the Gala office.
Oh yeah.
I'm still upset about that.
What
What kind of keyboard was it?
I don't recall the exact brand, but basically I had built the entire thing, with super silent switches and silicon keycaps.
Okay.
Oh, we have
That's
a
where it's
bomb
at.
now.
That's where it's
Dude,
at.
the silicone keycaps were just so next level fucking awesome. It's like it was whisper silent, the whole thing.
That's my preference in a keyboard. I would rather it just be quiet instead of click. I know, there's the whole like satisfying mechanical action of like mechanical keyboards, but when you're streaming and stuff, like doing like voice calls, I just want a quiet keyboard.
Yeah, agreed.
Hmm.
Oh
For
shit.
me, it's more so about the sound itself. Doesn't have to be. I don't like loud keyboards, but the specific sound mine makes is great. But I should probably just pick up some switches and cabs that would kill all the sound, because I can definitely see how it could be annoying.
Oh, we got a new score submission. Riptide
Ooh,
21 6880. That's an awesome score.
6880. That's really close to 6960 we just seen.
Very true. Yeah, it's actually like those scores are getting pretty close together.
They are good scores. Oh, come on. Oh man, they did it again.
Why does it never give me the pieces that I want?
Oh, it knows. It can smell fear, Jason. Oh, have you encountered the plus sign piece yet?
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I saw that come down and I was like, I see. God hates me today. I get it.
You should have played the earliest version of this game when those were like really plentiful, and we decided to dial it back some because it's a little diabolical to have a bunch of those.
Diabolical is a good way to put it.
After the first 3 player suicides, I understand.
I wonder how pro players would feel about an iteration with more blocks, because typically people are very resistant to this type of sudden change. But I feel like it's different enough to where we could see people. Oh man, oh, I was trying to T-spin, but it just wouldn't fit. I feel like it's different enough to where people might. Oh my god. See the merit and figure out a way how to do this right and actually play the game in an efficient manner, not whatever it is I'm doing right now.
Whatever this bullshit is.
By the way, Sinister, I meant to tell you while we were having some technical problems, I did a Z spin.
Ooh,
like I did a successful one. Like I didn't even know it was possible until you showed me that. So thank you.
What is it? What is a Z spin?
Well, he was talking about T spins, but it's like a different piece. But it's like with the T piece, like the red one that looks kind of like a T. That one and the ones that look more like Z's. You can spin them like really quickly, like going into like a small enclosed space, and get them to fit better. Essentially, best way I can describe it.
Yeah, right before they lock in, you would position it in a way that's favorable, in a way that would knock out a few lines if possible. And that's what separates an amateur from a person who actually knows how to play this type of game well.
Well, just so you know, I'm a rank amateur. So. Actually, I really enjoyed classic arcade games. I was thinking about that the other day. One of my favorite books is a book by a guy named Jason Anspach. And it's called The Savage Wars. And it's, long story short, there's these, crazy people who fled Earth, back, or not back, but like in the future, obviously. But Earth was, sorry, distracted by the game. After they fled Earth on these gigantic colony ships, okay, humanity developed the ability to, faster than light travel. So, all of these people who left Earth in these colony ships thinking that they were going to be like the hot shit when they got to wherever they were going, Alpha Centauri or whatever, they showed up like, 1,000 years later, and everybody was already there and had been there for a couple hundred years.
Oh, wow.
And so, they kind of came out of the abyss as like these, terrible savages, because they were all like, crazy people, like Nazis and shit, and like, really not friendly neighbors. And the way that this one particular group of savages called the Uplifted lived is they were essentially just brains jacked into like a mainframe. And this one guy kept living this reality of his life in like the 80s and 90s, and it was a really interesting thing because like a big part of the book took place like in his brain, in his like alternate fake reality, in an arcade called Laser Command, and it sounded exactly like the arcades that I played in as a kid. And so it's like, dude, it's actually legitimately cool. Like, the author really captured sort of like that that late 80s 90s sort of feeling of like, riding your bike home from school, latchkey kids, nobody was there, you were unsupervised and just kind of like living your life. It's such a difference from sort of today's world.
What was the name of the book again?
So it's the author is Jason Anspach, Anspach, and the book is called The Savage Wars.
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
Or no, I'm sorry, it's Gods and Legionnaires, I think, is that specific book. But it's the Savage Wars trilogy.
All right. I'll have to do a little more reading. I never got to experience the arcade in the same manner I feel like everybody else did, because they just didn't exist where I'm from. But I feel like the internet cafe experience is sort of similar.
Yeah, I think there's definitely some parallels there.
Though I think it was a lot more violent.
Well, I mean, like back when I was a kid, like you would have like Centipede and Galaga and Gauntlet. I used to love to play Gauntlet.
So is it Galaga or Galaga?
Actually, I have no idea. I've only ever seen it written.
Yeah, I would say Galaga.
Yeah, I would say Galaga. But I mean, the reason my experience was a little violent is because we would typically play like the very first iterations of Dota, of Counter-Strike, and about half the time it would devolve into somebody feeling a little sore and then going outside to just throw hands.
Nice.
It was like a definitive experience, I think.
I definitely grew up in... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, if you never got punched in the face over shooting somebody in Counter-Strike, did you really play Counter-Strike?
Good question. This is what inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah. I grew up in one of those video games will rot your brain households.
So did I.
Yeah. Well, it probably has something to do with why I'm like so involved in Web3 nowadays. Is like
because your brain was rotted. That makes total sense.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going with.
So that so checks out.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, I mean the verdict is still out whether my parents were right on that or not. But
yeah, I had very religious parents, and they absolutely hated video games. I had like really tough conversations with my dad about games.
I feel like that's a little ridiculous because, I mean, what kind of video games you're talking about? Like at the time, we just said like Galaga, etc.
You don't understand. My father used to regularly burn my books.
Ooh.
because he felt that they were not acceptable and did not honor the Lord enough, I guess. Yeah, my childhood super fun.
Oh, that's rough. But listen, I mean, we got blockchain now.
Fuck, this is... Oh my god, I just made the dumbest move.
Yeah, every once in a while, you accidentally double tap, and it just drops 2 blocks. And it's just over.
Oh man, I might have done one of those. If I could get like 14 bombs in a row, that'd be great.
Sometimes it happens. We'll save you.
Oh no, we're done. We're almost done here.
Oh, dude, really a plus right now? That's what you're gonna do?
I'm getting nothing but C-shaped blocks. Nothing.
At least those you can like sort of stack, because when you start getting
No, you can't.
Yeah, you kind of can.
Oh, man. That was
You
it.
get like 3. You can stack like 2 maybe, but
There you go. 4650 or 4360. Sorry.
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. I think is that higher than mine? That might be higher than mine.
That's like your first time playing though. I mean, like for first time playing, that's actually like a really good score.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Well, guys, it is almost 2 a.m. for me here, so I'm gonna hop off.
Yeah, well, thanks for stopping by. I think the stream is probably going to start wrapping up soon. I actually need to check out some of these scores, but it was great having you on.
Yeah,
Thanks
pretty
for
much.
Let me just read through things and see if anyone had any. I'm here. Does anyone have any random ass questions about anything that I would know about? Hamaleo says hello. So, previous conversation going on about goats. That seems.
Yep.
Goats are weird. I find them to be very strange. I don't like square eyes. They do not make me happy.
Oh,
that is a good point about goats. Yeah, their eyes are kind of like freaky.
I'm actually watching you guys play now. This is kind of fun. You're way fucking better than me.
Well, we've been doing it's like flow state. We've been doing this for like 2 hours now.
Yeah, we've been theorizing about flow state, and Evenwave has proven it this time around. Oh,
you guys are doing good. The funny thing is that I'm hearing you, and then seeing it like a little bit after. Because I can like hear the clicking.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Okay. We're running up on time here. I'm just gonna remind folks that we're running 15 minutes after, just to make sure everyone gets to wrap up their final run and we get all of the scores in. So if you are just starting a run, you will still have time to finish, but the hard stop is at 3:15 Eastern, 12:15 Pacific.
What are the prizes?
First place gets 10,000 tickets. Yep. Second place gets 5,000 tickets, and fifth place gets 2,500 tickets. So we're gonna have people competing for that 5th place spot.
Well, right now that fifth place spot is held by some dude named Evenwave. I don't know.
He is not competing in this.
I don't know how I feel about that. I feel a little bit robbed. I'm not gonna lie. Very cool. Well, you guys, then I'm gonna drop off. I will leave you to your button clicking, and I will catch up with everybody soon. Peace out, and talk to you guys soon.
Yep.
Awesome. Man. Talk to you.
Peace out.
Allow me to just click a few buttons here. And there we are. Okay.
Well, that was cool. A bit better to stop by. Awesome to see he verified his account.
Yep. Yeah, you should hop on one of his game streams, play some repo.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah, let's talk more about setting up like a community night or something. I'd love to play more like quicksort folks.
Mm-hmm.
And repo for sure.
Yeah, let's definitely talk about that. I
Ooh.
was just thinking this is probably going to be my last run that I'm on, because we're coming up on the end of the hour and I'm at level 15.
Ooh, that's really good. I mean, if you can stick it.
Well, I did just completely clear the thing at level 15, so I have a blank canvas here.
Nice. Wish I could say I've done the same, but nope, it's over. I at least I get a fresh run for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I think this might wind up being my highest score if I don't just absolutely screw it up here at the
Yeah,
end.
every once in a while you just absolutely just shoot yourself in the foot for no reason.
Dude, I'm just glad you taught me about T spinning and Z spinning.
It's
'Cause now I
just
can-
fun to do. Like it doesn't do much, but it's fun to do.
Oh no. No, it's so fast now. This is not good. Okay.
I could see this game becoming like the hardcore version of the classic.
Right?
Yeah, and that being like the selling point for the game.
Yeah.
Because I really want to see somebody really good at this game to playing it.
I think it's more fun, personally. It just like it's like a little bit more intense.
It is a lot more intense because these fucking plus shape blocks are a jump scare.
Oh,
Just when you think everything's going fine,
no.
the game
Oh my-
decides you're doing too well.
I want to say that I got that exact same score before, 6480. That sounds familiar. I'll have to go back and watch the stream, but
That sounds about right.
I'm gonna call that my last run because we were right at 258. Don't have enough time to start another one. But if you have a run going and you still want to submit your screenshot, we're gonna leave it open for like 15 more minutes or so. So get your last runs in, folks. Let's look at some of these scores while we're here.
Yeah, and that reminds me, if you are not running another run, you could show off Mole Patrol because we have not played that in the stream yet.
True. One of the things about Mole Patrol I found, I prefer to play that one on mobile.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's like a different experience. But yeah, I'll run some Mole Patrol.
Wasting like the few milliseconds by dragging your mouse around.
Exactly. I don't like it's that whole like FPS. Like I watch people who are really good at FPS, and they're just really good with their mouse. Like the aim and everything. And you got to have some real. Oh yeah, I can already tell. This is not the ideal setup for this. I'm gonna be so bad at it.
Oh man, I was so there's a Neuralink patient. The guy who got his Neuralink implant hooked up to Counter-Strike.
What?
Because they were like testing it and whatnot, and he was giving an interview. I think it might have been like a Joe Rogan podcast or something, and he goes, "Oh yeah, like the experience is great. It's like I have an aimbot when I play, etc., etc." And then they show a clip of him playing, and he's just like dog water at the game.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm not hating on the implant or the guy. It was just funny. He's like, "Oh yeah, like greatest thing ever. It's like I have aimbot. They just look at people and they die." And I'm like, not necessarily how it works in Counter-Strike. I could see it working better in other games. But the tech is really cool. I don't know if I would want anything implanted in my brain, but it's... Is there a new score? I see somebody throwing an image.
Well, the future is upon us, and one day we will have the first Neuralink connected to Mole Patrol, and they will just be owning at that game. Just look at them all.
Dude, clearly like the best use case as of now.
See, I don't have like my ideal mouse right now, and I feel really like slow with this one. I only got like 146. I think my highest is like maybe 400 on mobile, something like that. 400 something.
Oh man, that reminds me. I need to check how many tickets I got for taking the top spot in the matching game that one time.
Oh yeah, you're good at that.
I haven't been able to replicate it, so I wouldn't say good. I'd say lucky at best.
That game is not one of my strong suits.
I should get my wife to play it. I feel like she'd be really good at it.
For that one, it's I'm not as good at clicking, and it is clicking and memory at the same time too.
Yeah, that's fair. I just made the perfect stack with two pie pieces and the
Yeah.
plus piece. Because I got a pie, then a plus, then another pie.
Oh, nice.
That was great. I feel
Oh,
like,
that's like a satisfying shape. Yeah.
yeah, I feel like that's the use case. The way you should be using them.
Yeah, if you can get lucky like that. All right. Well, I'm not going to be breaking any world records on Mole Patrol right now. Not with this setup. Let's look at these scores towards the end. Ooh, Crypto Gamer hit a 70-80.
Ooh.
All right, so I'm gonna have to write these down. Let's write these down.
Getting up in the upper echelon of gamers.
And I saw someone asked earlier. You can submit them in either Valley or LFG. The screenshots. We'll check both. I said LFG earlier, but we'll do both. It's easier. So let's find the first score submitted.
Oh, please let me keep playing this run. It was going fairly well. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, yes. I know I'm being really quiet right now, but
Yeah, that's understandable.
yeah, I may have a shot at something here if I don't fuck everything up like I usually do. Where are all the bombs at? Oh, a bomb. Thanks. Oh, this is great. Evenwave, we're so back. I just fucked up. Never mind. We're not back.
All right. Do we have any in LFG?
Not that
Sorry,
I've
I'm
seen.
trying to gather these scores real quick. Well, I'm only seeing 4 people who have submitted screenshots so far. Let me double check this. Got Mixpilk, Dowrick, another Mixpilk, Riptide, and Crypto Gamer. Hey, see you, Cubby. Thanks for playing and hanging out. It was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, I'm only seeing four scores so far. As of now, we've got Mixpilk in first place, followed by Crypto Gamer in second place. Then we've got Dowrick in third place and Riptide in fourth place.
No.
And I'm not gonna. Well, I was gonna say like if we didn't get 5 submissions because where we were gonna reward the 5th place, I was gonna say that we'll give it to the 4th place or like whoever was last place or something. But you know what? I'm feeling generous. I'm gonna throw both y'all some tickets because thank you all for playing and submitting scores, and I think it's just why not?
Yeah, spread the love, man. Let people get some tickets.
Dowrick said, "Can I do another one for 5th place?" and submitted a lower score. That's a good strategy. No need. Well, I'm gonna throw you some tickets anyway. We'll make it work. I'm just glad to be able to hang out with you all and play some games and do these kinds of competitions. To be honest, like I wasn't really sure how this game would play out from like a streaming and like a watching and like competitive aspect. It's like it's one of those games you need like 10 or 15 minutes to get a good run in, and it's not like super repeatable like a game like Flutter or Down Deep. But overall, I think it actually went pretty well. I don't know how fun this game is to watch. I enjoy watching it personally, watching like see what other people's strategies are and things. So yeah, I think it streams all right, this game.
Yeah, and we did just get a message in chat from Magic with a K. It would be also nice to include tournaments with knockout rounds where each player would have to play 3 games, and the scores from the 3 games would be added together, and the player with the most points advances to the next round.
Mm.
How do you feel about an actual
Knockout
tournament?
rounds where each player would have 3 games. So like a bracket kind of thing.
Yep.
That's a pretty cool idea. I will write that one down. But tournaments are coming. It's one of the things we've been working on, and we want to get to the point where we're having like regular tournaments, like even like monthly tournaments, or just like sort of like a monthly type of regular reoccurring tournament that you kind of expect it to happen. Like we're definitely working on tournaments. It's one of the things that I want to see the most, because it's fun just to play against other people, and like see where you can stack yourself out and rank out. So we're gonna make that happen for sure. But yeah, that's a good suggestion. Thank you.
I'm all for more competitions, man.
That's when I have the most fun playing these games, dude. The other night we were in the hangout, and we all decided just to like challenge each other. It was me, Himaleo, Bobcat, and Shifty, and we all just like we did mobile only, and we just like played like 3 rounds of Flutter and then challenged each other, and like we would just like come back and like report our score, and then like we agreed on like a set amount of tickets, and then like the losers sent the winner their tickets. We did like a couple of rounds like that, and it was super fun. Like it just that kind of competition adds like that extra layer of fun that really kicks it up a notch. So definitely want to do more stuff like that in the future, and we will.
The Valley system allows for this type of thing. It almost feels like it's designed specifically with that goal in mind, because that's the one thing that arcades maybe missed it, because they never really capitalized on the tournament style play until later on.
Right. Yeah. And just to be able to have global leaderboards is super cool in itself too.
And the thing I'm noticing is that it's universally appealing to be able to see yourself on the leaderboard and see how well you perform.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, my grandma is visiting. She's staying over, and she's playing. I don't know the name of the game. It's a mobile game with where you get a bunch of letters in the circle and you're supposed to connect them to make words.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And she was just telling me about how she plays like 5th out of like 500 people or something. She was super happy about
Oh, really?
it. So, yeah, it's
That's
definitely like it appeals to everyone. So maybe we'll see like a Wordle variation here at some point.
Yeah, I mean, we do have the Wordle Discord game. We I want to see like some more action type games. I've gotten to test out some games recently that can't wait to be able to share those with you all. We got some fun games coming.
Okay, man. All right. Is it also going to come out like 15 minutes after the stream wraps up?
That did happen last time. It was like stream over, game drop.
Yep.
It was chain blocks too, if I remember correctly.
It was Mole Patrol.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Mole Patrol. It was one before that. But I'm most certainly looking forward to more games. I would like to see something like Dig Dug, because that was just a great game back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Bullet Hells are what I live and breathe for.
Well, you're going to be happy. There.
How's Warren doing? How's that game coming along?
Oh, he dropped a really cool. I don't know if I'd call it a leak because he already posted it in the Discord, but he sometimes like will just drop a GIF of like what he's been working on, and he dropped a GIF of the game, I guess like in whatever state it's in now, and it looked so cool, like so much fun. I haven't gotten to play that one, but it looks super awesome. So that's one I'm really excited for. Did you see? Do you know what I'm talking about? I wish I
No,
had
I've
it
not
so we
seen
could
it
throw
yet.
it up on stream. It was
Uh,
like it's like it's hard to describe. It's like you could shoot out like 5 different ways, like like different directions, and then you have enemies coming from like all different directions too. So like you're like trying to hit multiple targets in multiple angles. Like it looked like a
Oh,
fun game.
that sounds great. To be honest.
Oh
with
my
you.
gosh, Warren is listening. He just reposted it in the.
Oh.
What's up? Oh my! It looks even cooler now.
Hang on. I'm pulling
Okay,
that on
this is like
stream.
fresh leaks here, people.
Oh, that looks fucking great, man! I cannot wait to play this game.
You see it?
Yeah, I am seeing it right now.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna pull it on screen here.
That is so awesome. I have no clue what's going on, but it looks super fun.
Oh, I didn't realize that the text was on this entire time. Sorry, folks. And I'm gonna shift us, and I'm gonna show off the gameplay. Allow me just a moment of. Where does that go? Here it is. Oh, that's wrong.
You're gonna
Sorry.
throw it up on stream.
Yep. Here it is.
Thanks for the fresh leaks, Warren. That's awesome. We were just talking about the game, and he's like, nah, you got to check it out now.
It's right here. Here it is. Needs to be a little bigger than that. There we are. Man, I really need to play this game. How is there a form I can submit to become an early tester here?
Not yet. That's something I've been considering. It may be something like we run into that we'll do eventually, like when we have like way more games to test, you know. But we just kind of test those internally at the moment. But yeah,
Okay.
that's something we've been considering for sure.
Okay, so let's dissect this a little bit since we have.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
So we have the score at the top and we have the multiplier in the top right. Fairly simple, fairly close to down deep, I would say. But the thing I am most intrigued for is the bar that fills up at the bottom that we don't get to see what it does when it's filled up because the GIF cut short.
Ooh, that's a good point.
So maybe there is
Good observation.
a power up. Maybe it's like a level transition, difficulty transition.
Yeah, and it looks like some of the enemies have shields of some kind, and some of them are dropping like these red orbs. I don't know what any of this is, but it looks super interesting. Looks fun.
Oh, the red orbs look like bombs.
Mm.
All right, this game, Warren, I'm gonna let you in on the secret about myself. If you sell me an NFT that makes my ship look different, I'll buy it.
It's coming too.
Without a second thought.
That kind of thing is coming too. We're gonna have some really awesome announcements like coming up really soon. I mean, like really soon. We've been building.
Yeah, and with that said, folks, the value nodes are currently up for sale. Evenwave, what tier are they in, and how much are they?
We are in tier 4. They're still $375. I think there's only 13 left at that tier before they bump up to $400. So
Okay.
take advantage of that while you can. There's only that means there's only, I think, 113 DIY arcade cabinets left too.
That's it. The first 500 nodes sold come with a DIY cabinet kit for you to be able to play these games at. I believe Johnny mentioned it once, but I am not going to quote him. Something about the earning potential on those and the actual cabinets.
Yeah, it's 5 times higher than what you earn in the web arcade if you're playing on the cabinets.
Oh man. So what that means is if you play these a lot, you'll be able to just yeah, if you play these a lot, if you do well, you'll be able to just get more distribution for doing the same thing if you do pick up a node. And I've been kicking myself because the price just went up 3 times, almost 4 times, and I should have bought more in the first year.
Well, another thing to mention, we're also going to be starting our cabinet pre-sales soon for the professional arcade cabinets, the ones made by Funko. And one of the things Johnny was talking about in that Twitter space is we're going to have a code where you can get, I think it was like $1,000 off, Friends 2025. And
That's 2025.
we're gonna. I mean, this isn't like the official announcement of that, but yet,
It's a
but
leak.
yeah, well, it's coming though. The cabinet pre-sales are gonna start very soon, and just hey, stay tuned because we got some cool stuff coming.
Do not sleep on the valley, you folks. And here's the leak, coming a little late, but I'll still show it. And really quickly, C Money is asking what new game, and the new game is a super duper fancy game that we don't know much about because a certain someone won't share more. But I get it. I get it.
There's a few. There's
There's a
many.
few. So, Evenwave, would you like to brag, or should I?
Why don't you give a shot at it?
All right. So, Valley had had partnered with Star Atlas, and they're working on a few games together. One of them you're seeing the leak on screen right now, and the other one we know absolutely nothing about. What I should point out on top of that is the game you're seeing on screen is developed by Warren, and the other game is developed by an entirely different team. So we have very little visibility into what's going on. All I know is that they're working on something, and it's a different game from what we're seeing right now. But that's 2 more games that are coming on, and if this game is any indication, I feel like the next one's going to be great as well.
For sure.
And I see Mixblink asking me if it's the same grandma that was fighting me to play Tetris. Yes, it is. she doesn't want to admit it, but she's a gamer.
That's really cool though.
Okay, so I think we're about ready here. We're at 317. I think all of the scores are tallied up. Even way, would you like?
Yeah,
the
final scores, we have Mixpilk in first place. We have Crypto Gamer 1020 in second place. Dowrick in third place. Riptide in fourth place. All with awesome scores. And thanks so much for participating, you all. I'm going to be sending all of you all tickets. Obviously, first and second place. We'll get some more. But yeah, thanks so much for playing. And thanks for having me on, Sinister. These are always a blast to do. And hopefully we'll have some new games to play like soon, like when we do another one of these.
Yeah, listen, a certain someone told me that there are a bunch of games coming soon. So we'll be doing more of these. We'll be covering more stuff. I cannot wait for this game, for the game Warren is working on. We don't even know what
I'm
it's
actually
supposed to call it.
I'm super excited about it. I got to see it at the same time that you did. It's amazing.
Yeah, maybe I'll be finally able to consistently get a high enough score to talk about it. Okie doke, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate everyone playing. I do love to see folks performing well. It just gives me hope that one day I'll be able to do somewhat well at these games. But this is going to be it for today, Evenwave. Thank you so much for coming on. Valley, I would like to personally thank you for hosting this mini tournament. We're looking forward to more of these. We're looking forward to actual big boy tournaments with brackets, eliminations, winner, loser brackets, all of that good stuff. And I don't think I have anything more to say. I see people thanking us for the stream. Mixblank, Riptide, Magic. Again, thank you guys for coming on. Thank you for playing. This will be it for today. And I guess that's it. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Have a good one. See ya.